course, it was extremely interesting for me that I did a piece like this with the vision of a director like Sanjay Gupta.
So there's two different kinds of filmmaking. Two
yes.
schools of filmmaking, excuse me, in India. So there's the Bollywood that we know that's very sort of this color, you know, and big and pageantry and songs and all of this. And then there's this sort of Indian school, and you're part of that one, right?
No, not really. Actually, you know, the thing is that, yeah, I do not belong to either of the two.
Okay.
I am somewhere in between over there because my films are a bit too dark for the commercial space of Hindi Bollywood commercial films. But having said that, and also, I mean, I keep, you know, playing around with the genres of my film, but all within the same space, which is mainly crime.
Right.
Crime, drama, and action. I mean, that is my forte. It's what excites me. So most of my films are around that. And the thing is that till now, I mean, I've been making movies since the last 20 plus years, and all my films are very adrenaline and male driven, and you know, they've always had ensemble casts or multiple. I mean, these are the so-called big Bollywood films, so they've always had multiple heroes and stuff like that. But this is the first time that I'm attempting a film which the lead, or rather the hero of my film, is a woman. Yeah, and that's Aishwarya.
Then again, he was going to be telling such a sensitive story within the thrilling aspect of cinematic translation. So that to me was an interesting combination, and I'm as curious and as excited as anybody else to see, okay, how is it all going to come together? What's it going to translate into? That was exciting for me as an actor, because I'm constantly exploring and searching, really. So while I recognize the world, we're looking at it as, okay, so she has chosen this and she's doing a movie like this after so long, I thought, hey, here's a subject that breaks away from convention. It kind of naturally doesn't play into any of the preconceived ideas of the natural choice. Maybe a female lead, especially in our language of cinema, would choose to tell or choose to display the continuum in histrionics or song and dance and all of that. This breaks away from all of that. There's nothing visually glamorous. It's only raw emotions. It's pure emotional drama in what I think a non-regular narrative, because Sanjay is the director. So that I thought was interesting.
And I wonder how you feel about the growth of the international side of Indian cinema, that it's traveling a lot more.
Well, growth is always a good thing. You know, reaching audiences farther and wider away, even from necessarily the comfort of your own traditional boundaries, is always an exciting aspect for any creative individual, because that's, I think, what creativity searches for. You actually search to move, to find newer audiences. That's the best news to anybody in cinema.
What about inside India? Because it's one of the rare markets where the box office is very local. You know, you're about 90% Indian movies. The studios have a harder time there with big American.
See, it's amazing. In India, the success ratio is just 3%. Only 3% of films.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the maximum number of films are made.
Right.
So for anybody looking to do business within the movie business in India, it's the wrong move, because there's too much risk. But having said that, I mean, okay, but it is the staple of form of entertainment.
Right.
Okay, and in India, no film fails ever. It's only the budgets. The point is that if you are going to do a film which caters to a niche audience or does not, so get your budget down. You cannot go and spend $30 million.
Right.
You know,
what's is 30 million the high end?
Yes, 30 million is a high end, and but you don't spend that kind of money and then not put in the song and dance and everything that the lowest, or not lowest, but rather what the masses want.
When is Jazbaa coming?
Jazbaa is coming out in October, on the 9th of October, and we're here with the first look of the film, with just a little teaser that we will be unveiling later this evening at at another event. And then on the 19th is where we're doing a showcase of the film. And after that, yeah, then it's the the game back
right.
home.
Then
it starts everything. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me here.